to be a blessing and to create income and to just, have a good time with the kingdom of God. In Jesus' name, amen. Podcast, read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big step ready, the internet about to shut it up. Welcome to the Hey Arima,
hey Digo,
hey Brooklyn,
big up Canada,
hey Caroline,
long down in Tobago,
Shady Life, UK London, Shady Life, everybody just Shady Life. Why?
I'm breaking the place.
Random singing.
I'm breaking the place.
Take your phone on.
Shady Life,
Hey dog,
Shady Life, Debbie,
Patrina,
Shady Life, Jacksonville, Shady Life,
Todd,
Shady Life, Sadie and Joanna, Shady Life,
everybody just Shady Life. Start the show.
Baby, people like you now.
Pizza.
If you're hearing us, can I get a iron Listen, it's been a while. Thank you so much. Wait, say you not seen the
I don't like this wig and this hat and everything. So if I wear the headphones,
Yeah, that look beautiful, babe.
no, it doesn't. Like it looked like some kind of.
Guys, comments.
No,
please
no, no.
help me. Let me know if Nisa looks beautiful. Please tell her she looks beautiful.
No, I'm not talking about the wig. I don't like. So when I change it, put on the hat and come back.
Are you serious?
Very.
What you gonna do?
But I'm putting a different wig, then put back on the hat and then come back.
Okay.
See, it's looking good.
Well, I guess you could still talk to us. Hopefully we'll
Fixed
pick it up.
volume, you're not hearing too well. So like it look cool
volume.
like this. But then when I put on, see, it look cool like this. But when I put this on,
What about now? What about now? Testing 1, 2. Let me know if that's good. Testing 1, 2. Let me know if that's good.
fry bake in the place. Hi, Carol.
How's that? Does it sound better now? Hi, good night, Rose.
Thank
I
you,
can
Nikki.
hear. Thank you.
Yeah, so I gonna,
So you're gonna change your wig and come back.
yeah.
All right. Hey, what's up? Carolyn. Good night. Hi, Gail. Hi, everybody. All right. Carolyn. So, Nisa is. I think she don't have the headphones, so she wouldn't hear.
What you say?
Nothing. So, Nisa is really, really unbelievable. I mean, we have this whole thing to do, but she looks absolutely beautiful. She looks amazing. I don't know. And try to make her think that she's not looking good is a whole different story. So you know what? Let she just go and change, but Nisa is coming back. I'll finish it for you. So and listen, it could go like that over and over and over again, all right? So anyway, guys, let me know if you're hearing us clearly, because we have, we're trying a different sound this evening. Of course, I got my sound effects back, so I'm excited about that. But you would, when you come back, you would see that we have headphones now, because we're trying to, just do things a little bit differently, a little bit more comfortable, and see if we could get that song there. Okay, she come back.
I don't know how I feel about the cider.
But so why you don't take the hat off and just
No.
use? Why you don't take the hat off and just use for your?
Right. Better.
Okay, you happy now?
Much happier.
Okay. All right, so right, guys. So I was just sharing.
Music.
I was just sharing with them that, get accustomed with the headphones now. It's a little bit more podcast-ish, if I say so. But the reason is to try to get the quality better, the sound better, sounding nice and clear. That is music to my ears. Thank you very much. So let me just give you some tech talk before we start the show, right? As a matter of fact, you want to start now?
Yeah.
All right, let's start now. Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Friday Weekend Live. Shoo!
Let me do it again. I got trouble because I see Brandon in the comments.
Oh, man, a proper thing sounding nice. Brandon, please, thank you. Let me know if it's sounding good. All right, so I'll tell you what the headphones is all about and all of that in a little bit. But let's start the show. Welcome inside another edition of JD's Vlog. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Friday Weekend Live. Shoo! Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. we are here. Unless Nisa has to go and change a couple wigs and she doesn't come back in time, and she had I don't like this outfit, and I wonder her, and babe, how you find this looking? Like it's looking good. I will tell her it's looking good, and then she would say, all right, come outside. And then if that's not happening, we are here every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. All right. Of course, this evening's live is sponsored by Little C. Oh, good. IRL stick. I am put up none of the. Let me put it up now. There we go. Do we have anything?
So you stay whole day and still in public thing?
Yeah, but I need to do this. All right. So just give me 1 sec. I need to get the business working. So as I come across here to get the business working, LITTLE. I don't know what it is, guys. We family, so please permit me.
How was your day, Rhonda? Good to see you.
There we go. Hold on. Who Rhonda is that?
Rhonda Love.
Hey, Rhonda Love. How are you?
But I just asked her, so you asking her the same question again for her.
Oh, you know what? This might take a little bit too long. Anyway, man. Guys, I promise you, give me a couple seconds. Babe, continue. Just give me a couple seconds.
Well, I
need to
can't
do
even
this.
see the comments because you take this stuff off the screen.
Comments over there on your phone.
All right, let me pick
We
up.
want to treat Little Caesars good. I don't want to not do our job good, all right? So just bear with me, okay?
Hi, Ayola. Ayola says you guys just make my Saturdays. Hopefully the show goes well tonight.
Serious, yeah, man.
JD already forgot the ad. I had to change my wig.
Now we're going good.
Good night, Tammy. Good night, JJ. Moving on up. Thank you, Celine. She says, Nisa, you're looking cute. You know, this is such a difference from radio. JD would say at this time, if you don't know what happens during the week we're on Sky 99.5 FM, Reloaded, where we're on the Gridlock. And on weekends, we do the podcast where we could talk a little freer about relationships, human aspects of relationships from a Christian perspective. Yeah, we have fun. This is, of course, for the new people. If there are any new people, hey, Crank.
Hold on, guys, I'll be with you. Oh,
yeah, this
man.
taking real long.
Come now.
I'm talking though.
Okay, there we go. I think this is it. All right, good. Thank you. Thanks for holding on. All right, so forgive me, I didn't get time to do
I
it.
love
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Right, nice. So as I was saying, thank you for Little Caesars for sponsoring this hour and the next hour. And if you don't know, Little Caesars has been so good to us over the couple years. But
Hi, Sadie.
Hi, Sadie. Good evening. And last year they sponsored the entire Friday Weekend line for a year, and they're back on again with us. So it is with our pleasure to let you know that they have the deep dish pizza going on right now, right? And it is absolutely delicious. As you can see, it's only $85. It is 8 slices. We do this so much in a week, I know it by now. It is 8 slices of caramelized, cheesy, 2-inch crust. Absolutely delicious. And if that wasn't enough cheese, my friend, they also have the Italian cheese bread. Cheese bread. Yeah, really delicious. All right, so go across and taste it for yourself. Check it out for yourself. Okay, so thank you, Little Caesars. And of course, of course, go and tell them GD sent all there. All right.
JD alone?
JD and Nisa. Sorry, babe.
Oh, for you.
Oh, sorry.
Let me start over the show.
Nah.
You sure you're good?
Yeah, we good. We trade.
All right, good.
We trade. It's 1:45, so that was the 1:45 ad. Anyway, guys, so as I was saying, right, the headphones thing is just to get a little bit more, I guess, better audio, trying better audio. We're trying to get the sound better. So when we do advertisements and stuff like that, you all could really, get the best quality. So we have background music now. We could, talk to you with a little background music. I'm not sure if we could get accustomed to that. Yeah, so we have that. And then we just have, everything else that we need to make the podcast better viewing and listening experience for you. All right,
all
so let me
all of that.
Yeah,
boy.
we have to have manners.
Actually, I still think we could get rid of this table, do a totally different thing, but we're working on some stuff.
This table, boy?
Yeah.
But this table is a traditional, we had this from since.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. And I don't know, I feel like I'll miss the table.
Just change everything.
All right, man. So, how was your day, Nisa?
Oh God, Don't ask me that now.
Why?
That's just how radio does that.
True. But me being interested in,
But I was with you all day.
well, yeah.
So JD
Program.
had this amazing idea that he wants to do a video shoot tomorrow. I have no makeup. I hardly have. Well, of course, it's to promote Jazz Artists on the Greens, which happens on Saturday,
Right.
March the 16th. So we just go in to do a video tomorrow.
Well,
So we spent most of the day trying to look for things for this video shoot.
and let me tell you something. When, I don't know if you women are like that, but when women go into the mall, it's literally, Nisa is sending me pictures and video of an outfit, and all I say was, listen, whatever you like, make sure it's, not a tracksuit, because it's not kind of video. She just keeps sending, and I know she takes 100 years to go into to get things she likes.
Because you're not communicating. I said, what is the vision for this thing? Right? You say, all I know is I want it to look like a show. That's not enough information. You
But
have to
you
tell
see,
me where we going,
anything,
what kind of shoe I might have to wear based on where we going.
But anything
indoor, outdoor.
I have learned that anything that I say looks good, you're just not going. We've been down this road already. We talk about this already.
Everything you say.
Most of the things that you come and ask me, you already know in your mind, right, that you're going to use that. You already know in your mind.
That's
so.
good.
Most
Thank
of
you,
the
Gail.
time.
Gail says, always make room for change. Change the damn table. I feel you. Change the table. We gotta get rid of the grandma change the corner too.
All right, so here what I want to say, thank you so much for 15 shares. You, whoever shared the 15 shares, you understand the assignment. Vera said song and great. Thank you so much. Trying to get this thing up there. And I get my song effects. Remember for the past 3 weeks I was saying, I can't get my song effects, so my song effects is back. It's back.
Right.
So it's bombs in all your skin. How about that?
All right.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're getting ready to start the show. Before we get into that, I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I should jump straight into. I know we have the topic, right, that we got on the email, right? But a brethren of mine on work she said bus one. I'll be happy to.
Remember that link? You remember your bus it already? You pressed it already. You saw the comment now. So.
Well, let me just bust the next one. Anyway, a brethren of mine was on work, and he was saying that he normally likes to go out with his friends. This is not the topic, we have the topic, but he normally likes to go out with his friends. So he was telling me how I just deal with it now, because, he know I'm in a relationship, and basically our relationship well, to him it looked like it is going good, we don't have no issues. So he asked me if I just go out. I say, well, wherever I really going, to me, I don't really go out. Like, we're so busy doing what we're doing, you understand? And my days are alignment with brethren and going here and there, and even my partner right through, I had so much of that now. Like, I kind of get tired of that. So I was explaining to him that we have completely different lives. He's my age.
Well, this could very well be the topic.
No, it's not the topic.
Go ahead.
I just remember I won't call it. I could mute here, right?
Go ahead.
Anyway, so he's my age, and he's saying, boy, that man is like little space, boy. It's like little space.
I find everybody on your work likes space. It had a time you say somebody else from your work ask you how you're dealing with us.
No, Maria?
going to work. Yeah. Now this one what?
No, he wasn't talking about us.
Space
He was telling me about. He was telling me about him.
Work.
He was saying that he's a man like a little space, right? And I telling him, well, I can't really, I don't comprehend because you and I, we are a team, wherever, and if we're going out, I going out with you. So he tell me, yeah, but your brethren's now, but yeah, I don't make time for your brethren's. I say, well, bro, I had enough of that. I really had enough of that. I used to line with a crew of 15 men, and everywhere, if we going by the shop, you understand? 15 men going by the shop. Just for, I kid you not, you know. If I walk on the road to go buy the bread long time, 6, 3, 4 of them go out, while we're going, and jump off the wall and just walk. And that's how it is. So, you know, after you had most of your mature male years of that, this is not really a big one. Why are you face looking?
And that's what you told him?
No, I didn't. Hey, Fobel. Well, Fobel, you know, greetings to Lisa, just joined the live. Thank you so much, Fobel. Fobel, you know, I go with your little feedback. We could talk about it. Let me know what's something. Yeah, so I told him, I said, well, I can't relate right now. About going and liming with the boys, and he see no other party and them kind of things, but he's saying at least to go and line by brethren. And I say, well, it don't bother me because we just be so busy. When I get any free time, I want to spend it with my wife, right? So anyway, he was saying that she digging out real horrors and wherever, and more or less telling them, well, look, kind of ease off liming with the brethren, with the brothers and them, with the men.
Right, so what you want, my opinion? Or you just sharing?
I was just sharing, also of course the opinion, you understand? He was asking, what?
Wanda said, Nisa, you waiting for the answer. I tried to figure out where he going.
No, so he asking if he think that fear, the way he said, let me code. Well, I can't code because, you know, it's where I work is a lot of cursing. If he think that I fear now, boy, I'm not having a little space.
I think everybody needs space, their own space. Whether you find that space in your house or whether you find that space outside, I think it's healthy. When you out here and you're doing your research and your stuff, and I realize JD is doing his stuff, I give you that space and I go inside, I read my books,
what stuff you talking about?
When you're doing your research on your videos.
Oh, like my, well,
right. So
that's not really what you talk.
Hold on, JD. I'm speaking about the principle of space. Wherever and however you take that space, I'm talking about space. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. So I think everybody reserves the right to have space. The thing is,
the space he's talking about is like.
I know. I ain't reached there yet.
Okay.
I'm talking about, in this first instance, me recognizing that, hey, look, JD doing something there that have nothing to do with me. That's your thing.
Right.
You sit down here, you do your research, whatever. That's fun to you. You watch interviews, whatever. You're in a space where I know, sit down next year, we watching the same thing, we talking this, that, and the other.
Right.
That's one form of me allowing you to have that space. Now, when it comes to space outside, good night, Joanne. That is, to me, totally dependent on the culture of the person and the persons in a relationship. Now, remember I had a time briefly where I used to go out ever so often with 3 girls. We would go to have ice cream and or just meet up and talk.
But they kind of forced. Well,
it was always more or less forced because that's not my scene.
Right.
It would be like, Nisa, you wanna go thing? And I'll just be like, not really, but I will go. And we adapted a pattern where ever so often I would say, hey, you're going with XYZ.
Right.
Right? Yeah, I meet them and we go. Now, I think the issue may be she may have some trust issues. You see, if you know who your partner liming with and stuff, or going out with and stuff like that, you would find comfort. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Yeah, girl.
Bop. Yeah.
Yeah, you would find people, like if you tell me, I'm going and check Skylar.
Right.
I'm not going to be worried. Now, if you tell me, I'm going and lime with, I'm going and check them fellas day, and I know that the fellas day, you know, I'm just like, damn, okay. You know, it it could lend itself to a negative type of response. Because the people that you're aligning with, I don't really fancy. It might be the language, it might be their mindset, how they respect relationships. So you find different
But I feel like
responses.
something wrong with me then, because I feel like I don't really need this space he's talking
No,
about.
I am just right. So I just talking about that why the young lady may have been having some issues in her responses.
I tell you I want to sleep.
Yeah.
She says, I said space to go online. I said, bro, I want to go and sleep. So he was asking if it's fair. But you know, that was just
But fair is a strange word. Did she say cut out the lineman period? Or did she say ease up on it? Do we know what type of person he is, what he doing, if she comfortable? You can't just say, is it fair? Because we need more information. She may be reacting to something that she, the people way and the hours.
But what would you do? Because if she more or less saying like she want me to stop lying hour, should he now stop lying to make her feel better? Guys, this is not the topic. This was just something
First of all,
I'm sharing before we get into the topic, all right?
Anybody that...
Nigella says, the space you mentioned, niece, is so healthy. That's why some men need a man cave.
So, and what do girls need? A girl cave?
Or they don't need nothing. Or they talk to themselves and all their mind all the time. It's very healthy to have space. Loyalty plays a big part, and it depends on who you with.
Clearly.
It have some people also they don't give that person that space.
No. They know if they give that person the space, then it's problems.
Abina. So
Thanks, Abina. Very good contribution.
So in the way she said, if you give that person some space, there's be problems. Problems could come anyhow, you know.
Correct. But she just saying it's almost like you give some people an inch, they take a mile. She's not saying if as in, well, I am saying yes or no. She's just saying, it's almost like water more than flour.
Yeah.
When some people have so much freedom. And my response to that is also, there's a crazy saying, they say if you love something, let it go. And if it come back to you, then it's true love or some kind of weird movie thing. I don't fully agree with it, but I also fully agree to letting people be who they believe they need to be.
Right.
So that you don't end up with somebody that you think you're with. That's why I just be telling you, like if certain statements are made, I just say, I sit back and I'm like, I don't want to prevent somebody from being who they believe they truly need to be. And if I am a stumbling block to you being who you really feel like you need to be, whether that is liming, drinking, sleeping, working.
Wanda says, as a couple, you can get space right at home. It depends on the person.
Correct, Wanda.
Abida again says, this is broad because you can just have space at home and space with family, etc. Yeah, so, I tell him.
Carolyn is also, what she's saying too, she said, I feel like he does overdo with his space. That's what I'm saying. It could be, is it that he's doing it too much and he is not ready for that type of...
But what is too much? If a man feels like every weekend, well, every other weekend, because every weekend might be a stretch. But he's still also making time for...
When working people really only have a weekend.
All right, so every other weekend, I don't know, because...
That's what I'm saying. It has to, only the couple knows what their scenario is. So we can't just... My husband has guys, he hangs, which is so healthy. I have girls' night and happy hour very often on a Friday. But never forget date night for us is every weekend. Every weekend. I think what I was saying before is important too. You had people, hey Rebecca.
Hey Rebecca Pantes, drop a bomb for Rebecca one time. What's the topic tonight? We ain't get into the topic yet actually.
JD bring up a story here.
Yeah, it's just a little story, all right? We now come out of the intro. So Rebecca says, what's the topic tonight? Y'all, I'm back home for a few months. Look at that. You know that?
No.
Welcome back home. She said, I'm coming back home or I'm back?
No, I'm back
I'm
home.
back home for a few months. I have some work to complete down here, so I'm gonna run Trinidad. Yo, listen, well, welcome back home, Rebecca.
This is why you have to have honest communication with the person that you're with. And let us not be quick to judge others that are different. If you are the type of person that is okay with being at home, don't let the world convince you, because it have a song called Boring Gal. If you don't want that, get something that you want. Don't let people make you feel bad because you are who you want to be. And that's what's important, to pair yourself in a healthy relationship space. And it happens even with friends, not just relationships.
Right.
So if he wants to party, if he wants to, no, not party, sorry, if he has a high drive for that liming and she doesn't, they have to try to work it out. You know, not make a schedule or nothing, but, you know, talk about it. Why you don't, what about this scenario you don't like exactly? So then she could say, well, I'm really uncomfortable with the people. I find them fellas and them, you know, give her space to say what the issue really is.
I'm still at you knowing the song Boring Girl because
people just tell me I'm boring. And I am not boring. I am blessed. Watch what he say. And I know going and tell you why you playing that.
No, I'm just surprised that you knew this song now. All right, so guess what? Let me see how much shares we have.
We have some comments to read still too.
Get in the comments, but as you get the comments ready, we want to let you know that there are a couple ways if you want to be a blessing to us with this podcast, all right?
Gotcha.
Sharing is one way. We have 16 shares, so 16 people already said, this is what they said by sharing. They said, you know what, JD, Nisa, we love fried bacon lime. If we're not out on a weekend or if wherever we home chilling, Netflix is for later, my husband out saying wherever and you're chilling, we appreciate that. So at the least we can do is click share. That's for the persons who are in here. So there are 131 persons in the live watching.
Dr. Holmes.
All right, so 134 people in the live watching. So that means we should have nothing less, hopefully, than 134 shares. Now, outside of the live, we have something called silent listeners.
No pressure.
Silent watchers, no pressure. But the silent watchers, they enjoy, but they don't like to come in and, you know, and that's all good. We understand that as well. That's one way of sharing. Another way of sharing is if you are in the New York area or United States of America and you use Cash App and you say, you know what, guys, we could only imagine that you all put out a lot of work, you try to advance the podcast, wherever, you all want to be a blessing. You say, Nisa, girl, I see this wig, you really like, put $10 in the wig or wherever. You could do that with Cash App. If you're outside and you don't use Cash App, you say, well, I don't use Cash App, I just use PayPal. Well, you could do PayPal as well. PayPal me at JD's Vlog. And if you want to send a blessing to Nisa, send a blessing to myself, we appreciate it because guess what? As much as we love coming here every single Saturday, there's some Saturdays I feel like I could just roll up in my bed and sleep for 6 months.
If that's okay. And not be labeled boring.
All right, so let me get some of the comments before we start,
Yeah,
officially start the show.
Yeah, let me get
Hi from Vancouver. Hey. Hey,
I read
Vancouver.
that already.
Big up Vancouver in the building. And all the new, if you're coming through for the first time, let us know now that you're watching for the first time, and
Thanks, Linda.
so I could drop a bomb for you, all right?
All right, comment time. Abina says, although, remember, don't try to change who you meet, but you guys have to share that common interest, but also grow with each other. Though, the topic of changing people is so broad.
All right.
Like, a good comment, again, Abina, but if people don't understand how tricky the conversation of changing versus trying to change, it's like when I use the reference of a child, I'm not saying you're a child, right? I just put that disclaimer there.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful of that.
JD, that's why I made the disclaimer, so then you are now in control of your response.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to where I'm
Don't
going.
use the word child with man, but go
Oh
ahead.
God.
Continue, just saying. Go ahead.
If you have a child and you realize the child wakes up late, whether they have school, church or not, and you're a parent, so the qualities of being the parent would be you love them, you care for them, you're concerned about them, and you realize, but you're sleeping too much. You talk to the child, why are you sleeping every minute so? No, it could be sickness, it could be anything, but the first thing to note, you recognize, but I find Shannon sleeping every minute.
Right.
You address it. Shannon, but how you sleeping every minute? You okay? How you feeling? Shannon now responds, Mommy, I don't know, I just bored. That's the response. So now you have a response to that response. Bored? But no, man, I could get something to do. Is the parent like trying to change? Like when people just say, don't try to change people without properly breaking that down. Because Shannon could say, well, God, Mommy, this is how I is. I just want to sleep. I good with sleeping. So we can't just toss around, not trying to change people, because some things in people don't really work.
Right.
So what if I had a temper, like a bad, which I had before? I can't go through the rest of my life just saying, well, I have a temper. That is just me. So my spouse, not supposed to try to change or help me change that.
Doctor saying a person should be able to have a little time with his or her, with his
Or her friends.
or her friends sometimes, because you just,
You just might resent each other for not having been able to have a little time with your friends, because one spouse doesn't want you to. But that's a totally different thing, eh?
Yeah, that is a next
thoughts?
bacchanal there. I see
I'm
some
Marissa.
who is saying that their first time. I
Marissa.
just miss it. Where?
Right there, Marissa.
There we go. First time. Drop a bomb for you. Thank you very much for coming through, Marissa. Welcome to the family. And hope you come back once you have time. Check us out on a Saturday, 7:30 p.m. All right?
Jezreel says, in the event of a child involved, parents have complete control and authorization. Of course, but I'm simply addressing, noticing something, a trait in somebody that may be negative that you love. Right? That's the part of it I'm addressing. Not whether they have control or, but just that. You notice something that may be negative, and the space to be able to address it, to inflict or encourage change. All right.
You're late. All right, so guess what? That is
So
not
are you
even...
going to tell him where, you said you told him you're not there. Did he respect that, or was that met with...
I basically told him, wrapping up the topic, that's not the topic.
That's not it.
I say, yo, you gotta make a little time for wifey. You understand? Don't make she feel like thing, and ain't nobody saying you can't lie with your brethren. I personally say too, I said, yo, but after a while too, as a big man, you ain't really want to be making your spouse feel that is all you about, lying with your friends. No, that's from my mind, because I don't know if I lied too much, boy. I lied out in terms of certain things. I like to line, but we just line. You understand? But a big crew, and then you have to wait for this one and that one, and then and then when you go out, somebody you want gain a fight, and no, I don't want to go out with no squatter man, because I know somebody going to end up fighting.
Hey,
I can't be
Patricia.
fighting. I don't fight. Somebody hit me and cough in my head, I literally will die for sight tired.
We have Patricia from Florida for the first time as well.
Where's she at?
She says she's on vacation, taking time out to watch.
Thank you so much. Where's she at? Let me see. Watching for the first time.
Yes.
That's not Mary.
No, Patricia Andrews.
I see it Mary here too.
That's the one that you already gave the round of applause. That's Marissa.
Didn't I see a Mary here somewhere?
Mary
Yeah,
Francois.
Mary is watching for the first time.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Hey, thank you for coming through. Take a bomb. And you take this one. Thank you so much.
Look, I just want to deal with the comments before we move on, right? So Abena says agreed, but also some people meet heavy party people and expect them to just stop. It's different than trying to just order someone to change.
Just
Yeah,
relax.
I mean,
JD,
if
you
somebody's
ever
a
get
party,
fight?
yeah, that is.
JD,
can't
you
just
ever
stop
get a
this.
fight out a road?
Hey, Jacksonville.
Jezreel. Hey, Jacksonville. Blessing. Good evening. Jezreel. I from Cookreach Road, Arima.
So what does that mean?
I raised Tampuna Road, borderline Malabar, Bellamy Street,
What does that
Lakita, Pinto. There's no way you could grow up in Arima and not get in a fight. I fight, I bust head, I peel bottle, I run. You understand? And I didn't grow up in no
feel like
poverty
you-
because I came from a good home.
I
But
feel like you make statements.
it's LY went, huh? I mean,
I feel like you make statements without thinking them through. You cannot grow up in a Rima without getting into a fight. I don't get that.
I mean,
I don't understand what you're saying. There was a point in time I lived in Arima, Chanet Crescent in Santa Rosa. You said you cannot. There's no way you could live in Arima and never get out. Like, what are you saying?
look, man, I say I lived on Puna Road,
Makes no
Arima.
sense.
Yeah, I grew up Arima. I lived on Puna Road
Okay.
all my life. But that, I'm answering the question. Yes, real fight. I never used to like to. It had a period where you love to fight. I don't know. You just feel like, boy, you wake up in the morning and you just want to just choose violence. Everybody passed through that as a young man. You pass
You're
through
talking
with your
about men or
squad.
something? I
Well, I
can't
guess.
relate. I don't know what you're saying.
JD is hilarious. No, it's true.
No, it's
Semper
not true.
Avenue. How you mean? Well, you don't know. Mary, if you're from Semper Avenue, right? You know the ice factory right opposite there. The bakery that used to be there. They robbed that bakery about 1,000,000 times. Miss Esther coming up the road, then you had the little vegetable. Yeah, Tampuna Road, Semper
Thank you,
Avenue.
Lord.
Semper Avenue wasn't easy at that time, long time too, you know. They used to run through there to go on the train line. Jump over the wall. Police coming, you run down Semper Avenue because they never knew how to know lights down there.
All right.
Everybody used to stash the weed and thing in Semper Avenue because there was real bush. But you know, that is long time. We have come to the kingdom of God and Jesus Christ, so we do those things that's interesting. You know.
Yeah, it's very interesting that when you speak of wrong things, you seem excited.
I'm not excited, I just give you
can't-
my testimony. I'm not excited. It's
It
just,
It is chum off, like long time. It's the real boss of like that's not a good
No, well, I mean,
thing.
it's not-
And
I'm
your
not-
face is like, yeah, but I don't like it.
I was just giving my testimony. I'm saying long time.
But no, but
Was a time when-
you wasn't doing it in that tone. You was doing it like you was proud. To
No, I
beat
wasn't.
up people. I don't like it. I don't like it.
But if I beat people and people beat it at a time, I rob a man and he Walkman, right? I take his Walkman. Let me just say rob.
Yeah.
He was coming in our area and we didn't like him. So guess what? What are you coming down here for? I take his Walkman. Well, boy, that's a mistake. That man got back and bring
What I'm saying is
about 50,000 men outside my house.
Yes, Debbie.
I say I going on there. My father had to come outside by the gate. Him. What is all of this, boy? They say, we come, Mr. Celia, Jerry, we come for his son. Hey, what my son do? And his daddy start to beg for me. You know, I inside under the bed.
why you going under the bed for one bad man
Badness
doing
done,
bad
yes.
things?
I thought it was coming because it had a phase. Remember the phase when people used to run in people's house and beat them?
No, I cannot relate.
Serious?
The only time I used to run in my house is if rain was falling or if I had to run to the bathroom because I
No,
was outside.
boy, it had a
but I
time.
running in my house because somebody trying to beat me, JD.
No, it had a time. You couldn't get away.
did
Your
not
parents
grow
screaming
up
and...
like you. Everybody didn't grow up
Well,
like
the difference is to now.
Uh-huh.
Men, everybody shooting everybody. Long time we used to fight.
Okay.
And we badness on we put we bandana and thing, right? And we put we bottle in we back pocket. The bottle is to bust your head.
Okay.
But no, they had guns and thing. Everybody had guns some long time, but it wasn't really everybody wasn't really so trigger happy. If a man hit you, no. Boy, I tell you, we had to pray for this nation.
Yes. You need to work on how happy you understand? I don't like that happiness when you're talking about bad things.
Look at 60 minutes past, we had to go to the break.
Wow. We'll be back after the break.
We gotta go to the break. All right, guys, stick and stay. You better stick and stay. Oh, lad. Don't go anywhere, right? Thank you, Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Of course, Pizza Pizza. Thank you to Little Caesars for sponsoring this hour. The deep, deep dish. Pizza is absolutely delicious. Let me tell you something. Whew. When you go and you taste this thing, you are going to thank me. And if that wasn't enough cheese, my friend, they also have the Italian cheese bread, which is, right these days, is Nisa's favorite. Okay? It's Nisa's favorite. And you're gonna thank me. You are gonna thank me. All right, go check them out. Thank you, Little Caesars. Walk into any Little Caesars outlet throughout the nationwide, or you can order via delivery. Hello Food, HelloFood.com. They're gonna pull up and drop food pizza for you just like that. All right. Let me see how much shares we get because I want to.
Before we move on, I just really want to wrap up that part. The thing we're talking about.
25 shares. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I just, like in life, I feel like we should respect people's choices.
Yeah, make a mistake there, just remember the stick and stay.
I feel like we really need to respect people's choices. I remember when I made a decision to be celibate, right? Here are the people I tell, well, you're gonna get on for sure. As opposed to,
Who said that?
it doesn't, I neglected to say because I didn't want to say. You understand? So even if you ask me, I'm not going to say. So why it can't just be, wow, you know, so how come? You know, and I wish you all the best. You're standing for something right. If somebody decides...
But who said it though?
Doesn't matter.
It does, because
No.
remember, you don't like if somebody come and say something to you and they don't say, well, who?
JD, I'm saying it was said to me when I decided to be celibate.
Okay.
So you understand, it's not about who it is, it's about what the response was, as opposed to just respect. That's a good decision.
Thank you,
know,
Hayden.
If somebody decides, you know, I think I go and come off meat. I want to be a vegetarian. Why you doing that for? Not me. I get, like, just say, oh, interesting. Like, all right, cool. Let me know how it go. I'm not sure if I could ever do that, but kudos.
Thank you, Linda.
If a man decide, yeah, brother, I had enough for that, you know, I'm a big man now. Why it can't just be, all right, I understand, man. You know, thanks for sharing. Why it had to be, nah, but you know, it's almost like people always have to counter when people want to do what is best for them.
Thank you, Mary. Well, you know, anyway, so I hope he, okay, I will give Caesar's Pizza a try. Dots don't like Little Caesars at all. I feel she had a bad batch. So Nisa and I, we're going to personally come pick you up and carry you.
Or for Dots?
Yeah, for Dots. Because she said, I don't like Little Caesars at all. I feel she had a bad batch. I don't know. So we need to double back.
That's like when I used to say, oh, man, I don't like man, just... You know, sometimes you have bad experiences and it's not that all men are bad.
Good evening, Akins. You said promenade praise was nice. Yeah, I was happy that they brought that back so people could get to praise God in the middle of Port of Spain. So
yes, sir.
Shout out to the whole 98 crew and the team. Me too. I shared about 5 times.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Little Caesars is lit. That's right, just right. So guess what? We ain't even start the topic yet. But we're going to get into it, all right? Of course, again, Nah, I'm gonna share that given thing. Look like we're begging. It'll be too much. All right. So you ready to start the show?
Ready.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Show starts now. JD and Nisa are not professional counselors. We give our views and opinions on real life scenarios that people send to us.
We also encourage our audience to chime in and give their experiences. They are also not professional counselors, unless they are.
Now on to the topic.
Watch and enjoy.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
That's right. #1 podcast in Trinidad. Thank
All
you.
right. And for the people wondering why we have no fry bake, we kind of pulled back from a lot of the fry bake for health reasons, and sometimes we try to have it. I tried to cook before, but then the gas finished, and so no fry bake tonight, right?
Yeah, and then Friday too. All you have to remember, right? We're doing this podcast. Time real flying, boy. 3 years now. 3 years. So imagine eating 4 fry bake every Saturday as a rule. We just had to.
Thanks, Abina. Abina said, pin it to the bottom, let it speak for itself. Your channel needs support.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Let it speak for itself. I appreciate that.
Pin what?
What you were thinking of mentioning.
Oh, okay,
again.
okay. Hey, Abina, thank you. I should do that. Yeah.
All right, so topic time. I could go ahead?
Yeah, let's go. You want to let them know how we get for the persons who may know?
You already started, so continue.
All right, so we get our topics from our Gmail. Persons will send their situations personally, they go through it, or sometimes they, tell the situation based on a friend. It's anonymous. And if you want to tell your situation, or a friend that's going through something, we are not counselors, as the disclaimer said, but sometimes it's good for persons to just hear
Different
perspectives. And had this one time, someone said to me, JD, hearing my situation just made me look at it and just laugh,
Wow.
and say, look, I thank God that I'm not in that situation again, and that kind of thing, So yeah, you could send your topics to frybakeandlime@gmail.com.
Yes.
I normally have a thing for that too, but I forget to put it up as well.
That's okay, babe. Don't linger. Hayden says, listen, I don't get fabric all the time, so I like to see it. I would try to organize something for you, all right?
Hey, Dante,
Cohen,
good evening.
Cohen, Jacksonville says, just remember when I come home next time, I want fry bake.
Yeah, and Jackson was supposed to come by us here the last time.
Let me just remind all you, I tell all you already, I only have the recipe for 6. All right? Good.
You could do more, babe.
All right. Topic time.
Topic time.
Good. Oh, dear JD and Nisa. My husband and I have a great relationship. Why are you laughing at?
No, nothing. I'm listening.
Oh, my husband and I have a great relationship.
Right.
We were college sweethearts, you could say. We got married a year after we both finished our degrees and carried a lot of our fun college behavior into our marriage. A lot of our friends always comment that we are like kids in love. We have a nice average home, and we always have people over for game nights or barbecues. We are also very close to our friends. On one occasion, we were playing a game we found on the internet.
Somebody sleep with somebody now.
You threw me off. On one
Right.
occasion, we were playing a game we found on the internet called Crazy Things to Ask Your Spouse. When my turn came around, I asked my husband if I died before him, which one of my friends, if he had to choose, he would marry. I do admit everyone looked at me like, what kind of stupid question is that? In the moment, I thought it was just harmless and fun. Probably halfway hoping he'd run from answering, but he did.
He answer?
He answered. The thing is, the brother didn't even hesitate. So he called a name. Let me call her Karma.
Jesus Lord!
Which is obviously not her real name. And everyone was uncomfortably quiet. Now, I am not jealous of her or anything, but now I cannot unhear it and I am feeling super weird around her.
What you want to ask the man that for?
Hold on, where I reach? Right. I confessed how I felt when everyone left while we were cleaning up, and my husband's bland remark was just, well, you asked the question. Maybe we shouldn't play all these risky games anymore.
You think?
Now I feel like I really don't want to be around her or want her around us, but we are really good friends. Either way, I wish that game never happened. What do I do? Oh gosh, I'm not laughing because it's funny, but
She, as I think is, hey, good evening, Tiki. Tiki said because she knew it. All right?
what? What
Tiki,
Tiki said?
because she knew it.
Jezreel says,
She
play wild
suspected.
games, win wild prizes.
Play wild game.
You know, that's a
Play wild
interesting
games,
perspective.
win.
No, the person who said what Tiki said,
She said
because she knew
because
it.
she knew it. She probably suspected that he liked this individual. Yeah, women only have
So she
real
just
time
know,
to
but remember there was anyway. Bye.
Anyway, of course, most times we don't know, of course, that the person who sent the anonymous letter is not only maybe in the comment section or they're looking on, all right? So in all things, of course, we try to be respectful, but we still be as real as possible. If you want to tell she's a mad woman for asking that, you know, so be it.
I think
all right?
somebody said, why? Oh gosh. Oh, Hayden said, why? What did Hayden say?
Do we have a backup topic? Because this one hurt her feelings with the answers she will get here.
What did Hayden say? Hayden said something that I wanted to read out.
Let me come back.
Right. Janelle, why he answered.
Yeah, that don't make no.
That's why she said he answered fast.
That don't make no sense.
Well, it's a game, right?
Although we lie, when we tell the truth is a problem,
Why
all the
you-
woman is
Hold
really.
on.
All the woman,
Hold on.
what all the woman really wants.
What are you saying? We don't want you to lie.
Just real comments. That's his
Oh.
comment.
Jazreel said, although what we lie, when we tell the truth, is a problem. So Jazreel, you have a backup. If you're in a relationship, I don't know your business, and the person you with ask you a genuine question, whether they're joking or not. Are you saying, based on your answer that you have, based on your comment that you have an answer, but you prefer to lie? I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
Oh boy, listen.
Jezreel said, oh, let me read Dots. Dots says, she walked right into that one, but he should not have answered. But these people are accustomed playing games and things.
I would be uncomfortable around her too. I mean, you're uncomfortable around the girl now because she ain't do nothing. Next thing she know, the girl come back over by she house.
But she said she uncomfortable around her. And anyway, Wanda, hi Wanda. Wanda said she asked a question, she got an answer, but not what she wanted to hear. But does anybody want that answer?
That man kind of wicked too. He up to something, you know, because no man in the right mind
Like
go in and answer that question and say your friend.
But the question was, if I die before you, which one of my friends you would marry?
He should have said, well, it don't matter, you're dead. Why you care?
Sorry, I'm not laughing because, oh my
Sorry,
God.
your friend, family, we are laughing at you,
I
but
am
at this
laughing
situation. So if he didn't get an answer, Hayden is saying, so if he didn't get,
Hayden?
yeah, if he didn't answer, what would have happened? She wasn't prepared for the honesty of the game, so
She should not
she should have
played
not played it.
Probably Hayden, if it was, right? That I pull back. I don't know what I was going to say. Cassia says emotional intelligence is lacking. I have seen
Well,
movies.
Cassius, good evening. Drop a bomb for Cass. You know why?
I have seen movies where, you know, the stories that the person die in the movie, but they're seeing what going on with the person, so they're seeing them sad, and you know, then something would happen and they meet somebody in a bar or something, and they give us the impression that the ghost of the dead person is pleased, so they would drop little hints, you know, to say move on, like go on, and you know, that kind of thing. So it's almost like, you didn't tell me something like this happened to you already.
What?
I could talk in your ears.
No,
They
they
were
go
still
here.
there.
I could mute. Hold on, let me see.
I hear you now.
Oh, we're back now. Yes, sir.
Just you say I hear it, you lie.
No, you hear nothing, you lie. We're still trying to figure this board out. All right, Tiki says, avoid that friend period. Husband better lock her off, joke, and dumpling does joke.
To the people who say no audio, we took it off.
We took off the audio position, y'all. Being talking behind my back already.
Okay, what I was asking JD is something like that happened to him, and he answered the person. And you answer the person?
I did. Is this Janelle Best Regine?
But
This
look,
person here,
you
who's
saying
Janelle Best?
you answer and the man answer. So now what? She
Is-
put a thumbs up.
Is this my friend Janelle Best? No, she just put thumbs up. But I don't know if that's my friend Janelle Best. Let's get some comments. So
No, but I want to know what made you answer. Bro,
because at the time,
you
the
had an
person
answer.
at the time, the person who
Let me hear you get your way out of this one.
hold on, hey, wait now. I think are they hearing us?
You all hearing us? I hearing some music somewhere.
In the background.
Yes, please.
Hold on. Yeah, they hearing us, man.
Thank you. They said they're hearing. Are you hearing the effects that JD is doing?
You hearing the effects?
Yes, I am.
I don't know what happened here.
Just don't press it again.
Now they're hearing. Hold on.
They were hearing all the time.
I need to figure this thing out, and I need to just not do that again to make sure. So this one is mute. I know that for sure. Ting, cool. Yeah, good, got it. Nice. Yes, we're hearing. Yep,
Okay,
yep,
good.
Cool.
So-
Thank you, Phobal.
My question to you was, you were no different from the guy he answered.
First of all, that was my wife.
What?
I was not married to this person.
So it was easier because it wasn't your wife?
What are we doing here?
I'm trying to figure out because the guy answered and everybody's saying he should not have answered, but you answered when it was asked to you. Was that hard?
The person asked me if we was to done,
That was saying.
who you would go with, and they said so and so now. I say, yeah,
It's the same thing.
it's not the same thing.
Oh my, how is different?
Not.
How is different?
I was not married to that person.
So the difference is you weren't married.
And yeah,
What are you hearing? What Jenny saying? How is not the same, Jezreel?
yeah. See, Judge says it's not the same.
How is not the same? You're still putting somebody in a position.
I'm calling Judgeville.
The person said, if we were to done. The person in tonight's scenario says, if I die, which one of my friends you would go with? The person asked JD, if we was to done, you would go with so and so now. She didn't. It's like the same thing.
Yo, let me take a call. I want to hear what time it is. We're going to close off the bottom of this hour. We're going to close off the bottom of this hour just real quick. Thank you to Little Caesars. When we come back, I want to take a call. Jezreel, get ready to call me. 724-4249.
It's the same
724-4224 is not the same thing, all right?
It's not the same.
We'll be back.
Pizza Pizza.
Call us now, 724-4249. Tell us what you think. The first person call, we're going to give you a voucher from Little Caesars, all right?
I want Jezreel to explain to me why he said it's not the same. It's the same thing. What's the difference? One person alive, one person dead?
Big difference.
What is the big difference? You still acknowledging that there's a person, whether you die or not, or if we done, is the same thing.
Big difference.
Bro.
Jezreel. Jezreel, you there?
And I hear him.
You there? Yeah. All going on anyway.
We're not hearing Jezreel.
Not hearing you. Well, I see people a rip and a brab and a brag. Easy bushel. I don't know why. Alright, Jess, let me see if I call you back. Hold on. Yeah, it's definitely not the same thing.
JD,
Because
I really want to understand how it's not the same thing. Joseph Steve Castillo Jr. says, yes, it's definitely the same.
I can't see. Jacksonville.
Hey, what's up?
Hey man, good night.
Good night. What's up, y'all?
We good
How
at
is
all?
everything?
Are you
We
doing?
good,
We
good to
cool?
hear you.
Is it this? Well, what are your thoughts?
My thought is that, I mean, it's just a game. I see the seriousness in it. You know, I mean, she say if or when or wherever. It's just a game, and that is part of the game. Answering. I see the husband do anything wrong. She shouldn't feel uncomfortable, even around the friend, because the friend even do anything.
Oh my God.
Don't play games if you don't like the results. That's all.
Oh my God.
Just a game, you
Yes,
say?
and- Yeah, and what I want to ask you all too.
Uh,
I want to ask you all something. I know this is a different week, but whatever happened whatever happened to that girl from last week? Because I've been studying that about the last topic. I mean, I could call all you off the air, okay?
Yeah.
yeah. Could call off us here. We didn't do a yeah. We could talk about it off the air. You know that.
All right, yeah, all right then.
All right,
Alright.
cool. Yeah, man says just a game. You understand?
Jacksonville is always be so blunt. I am never ready for it. How is it? The man say it's just a game and he answered the question. But she said, I cannot unhear it. And now I get it. Why are you doing that? Because, bro, I still want Jezreel to explain to me. He calling?
Yeah, let me see. Just really there?
Yo. Yeah, me?
Nice. You're on the inside.
All right. Good evening.
And it's not the same thing because the person who asked me was dealing. You know what I mean? But in this aspect, is the man married and this. Nisa want to know.
Right. We had to take into consideration too, right? The dialogue was different. First to begin, Ole wasn't playing a game. And I don't think other people was in the room at the same time when she asked you, right, JD?
Interesting.
Right. No, yeah, nobody
It
was
was just
in the room. It was just two of us.
right. It was just two all there. So it could be that you assume that you could have been free to respond with her name or something. Plus, she didn't give you opportunity to call her name on her. She put the name in
person
your
name.
mind.
Yes.
Yeah, but that is almost
Exactly.
like she telling you, I know you're watching this person. Like, what the hell, bro?
Well, again, Nisa, all you want honesty. So the man was being honest. He didn't lie.
So what? So how, bro? I kind of speechless. That you think?
But here it is, to the initial scenario that the young lady in, right? My thing is, I learned a lesson long time. The best way to get out of uncomfortable situations or conversations is humor. So I go and answer and say, girl, all your friends ugly, kyok, everybody go laugh and move straight on. Electric slide over that conversation.
But dog, hear this now. You don't think the mere fact that he said that is that he has his eyes or probably watching the girl, well, his wife's friend?
Not necessarily, because it could just be that he just thinks that this particular friend is the most attractive out of all her friends. It don't necessarily mean that he watching she side eye and he must be having fantasies when he close the eye and when the night come, you know what I mean? It don't have to be that.
I don't understand what you mean.
What I mean, he just probably thinks that she's the most attractive out of all her friends. She didn't say who would you, if I die, who would you marry in the entire world, you know? She said, out of my friends. So this is the circle of friends here, and this is the most attractive one in my opinion. That's probably just it. It could be harmless.
Harmless.
It's possible. But
That's
hey,
why I
don't
just
know.
say it, like.
Yeah. Thanks for calling, Jess. We could put your name down for
Yeah,
a
man.
voucher, right?
Did I
Don't
see
know, blessings.
that?
And just like that, Jezreel gets a voucher
Oh, right.
for Little Caesars.
But he don't need no voucher.
I want to keep it.
Just you
You
don't need
come and
no.
ask for faith.
Let me see the comments there. Debbie says, but also that young lady must have felt uncomfortable. Have we thought about her? But nah, but she didn't ask any questions about her.
Hey, Pauline, good evening.
That's true. Debbie is saying, what about the friend at the time? She probably feeling real shame or something too, you know? Like, you dumb? Like, why you say that?
If I put myself,
Boy,
I'm
but you was just, you're in the thing.
I wasn't married. That's not your girl or somebody. You're just dealing, you know.
What?
All right, it's why I keep saying it's different, because when you're married, this is your wife. It comes with a level of all different respect and
So you
thing.
didn't
And
respect the person that I was with?
I said different level. You understand?
No.
I don't want to, when I go many night, I don't want to sleep with you. You ain't living with me. You ain't stressing me out. You ain't watching me like how you watching me here now for the rest of the week.
Jesus is Lord.
Anika Andrews says,
Wife is a whole different headache. You setting yourself up for that kind of headache, dog.
Headache?
Yeah, wife is different headache. That's not no girl where you could say wake up in the morning and say, you see me and you, yeah, I done.
Girl,
I'm just done.
girl, we don't do that here.
You understand? Anyway, so the wife now, he's supposed to done study how much water go be on his bed. If he answer that chipping, he gonna and say, yeah,
You see,
karma.
I get the impression that from what she said, they are very free-spirited. The group of friends, like jokesters, or probably not jokesters, but they're just a lively bunch. And for whatever reason, he felt he could have been that open.
Let's take our next call. Jax, you're on again.
I'm making sure to light up the phone tonight because it's a why I am call. No, but listen, the funny thing about this whole topic is that the wife are not having a discussion behind closed doors between themselves. The key word here is game. Answer anyway. I mean,
Jax, it's no games in that. I don't know, that in real life. She's serious. She want to know.
No, real life. No, it's not real life because that is the whole moral of the game. It's called a game. That's the main thing, it's a game. Game is that answers are not serious. It's all about a game. If like I say, if you and the body was behind closed doors having a discussion, then your answer have some weight. But game, it's all about a game. So there's nothing serious about the answer. This man will just answer, spur at the moment, look around, and just pick a face. That one.
Okay.
Because it's about a game.
I understand the perspective.
Pressure for he. Oh, for that game.
No, I had to listen to him all the way through to understand the perspective. But, nah, boy.
I mean, the man, listen, that man was just, the husband just, that was a harmless response. For the moment, respond. Who would you marry if I died? You see, he just pick a name. He just picked somebody. I mean, it's not like he watching her. He had plans. Again, I say, man, the word. We playing a game.
Debbie said,
playing a game.
Jacksonville.
I don't know, boy.
All right, thanks, Jackson.
What our wife need to do, listen, no, I trying to be nice. What the wife need to do is to stop. She can't play games because she don't like the outcomes.
Right.
She's a sore loser.
I understand the perspective, but it hard to swallow. It's just like when you tell me I don't be joking, I be serious in my sarcasm.
Yep. Hi, good evening.
Hi.
You in a relationship? Talk to me.
Okay, so let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
If it is that question is posed to us as a woman, we will answer. I think if you ask Lisa that, and she's not married, and I understand what JD is saying. If we are boyfriend and girlfriend, you kind of feel a little more relaxed. Like, you're not that kind of rank yet in a way, right? Understand?
I hear you, but
Roger, good
if
night.
we are husband and wife and we have that, I mean, you deserve that respect, right? Husband and wife are not answering that question at all. Is my husband? I'm not answering that question. I just pretending that question was not asked.
Yeah, I agree
But
there. Don't answer.
If it is, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, I may feel like, a little more relaxed and just answer because it's a more relaxed environment. Unfortunately, with marriage and title, you become a little more serious. So you just don't answer them things. She dare not answer that.
Me and say that you're mad for me to sleep in doghouse. We don't even have a dog.
Julia.
But boyfriend and girlfriend, I answer. You're normal. I tell you, your friend looks good, no boy.
I can't relate.
Jesus is Lord.
I hear you.
All right, good
Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you. Easy Celine, big up Outright Apparel every single time as well. Let's get an international. Hi, good evening.
Hi, good night.
Hi, good night.
Lisa.
Hola.
Hello. Where you calling from? Dubai?
Sweden.
No, the UK.
Okay.
So I have two thoughts. Right? So the first thing, I feel like she created a problem. I feel like there was no problem. There was a game, and you asked a question in front of a whole lot of people to create a situation. And then when the situation happened, because you responded, and I'm not saying he was right to respond, I'm responded, you then create another situation with your friend, and that's another story. He should not have responded, but she should not have asked a question because she created a situation that didn't need to be created.
So who's to blame? He or she? Who you would say is to blame in your personal opinion? He or she?
I think they're both to blame.
Yes.
I think you are married, number one. Nice. You bring in your school life into a real relationship is trying to grow up. So you having these serious relationships, and but they are still it's play. They're both to blame. He should not have answered. She should not have asked the question.
I like that.
And that is it. But yeah.
Man,
But that was just my 2 cents.
thank you so
Good
much.
night, guys.
We appreciate
I'll
it.
continue watching.
Thank you so much. You came in house.
Whoa, I have a lot to process.
Let me get Sitel inside. Sitel,
Sitel.
Dine Stay. Of course, Sitel just dropped new music, blazing the tracks. All right, Sitel says, I think the truth hurts. Hurt her. Sorry. Now that she knows I'm come here, now that she knows and she is uncomfy, I think she needs to have an in-depth conversation with her husband. He needs to explain his answer.
because it's
deeper than
you are.
You are.
Yeah.
I could see Sitel be like,
Yeah, she kind of straightforward. We have a lot to process from Jacksonville. I had to listen to where he was going.
Let me just interject this real quick. Roger, I saw your email and I replied via your email. Yeah?
Good, go ahead, answer. I'm going to keep my thoughts in my head.
Keep it. Jax.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is my last call. This is my last call.
No, man.
Now everybody's saying, well, not everybody, but you know, some of you are saying the husband was wrong, okay, for answering. Okay. Again, this is part of the game. Listen to this. Ask, okay, out of all your girlfriends that you ever had before, you know, which one you love the best?
Yeah, women is asked that. Women is asked that.
I'm just saying. No, wait, you don't understand what I'm saying. Just imagine if she asked this question. Out of all your girlfriends or wives that you ever was with, which one you love the best? And he don't answer. He refused to answer that. Guess what? He wrote out for that answer because he don't love she either.
No,
understand what I'm saying?
You had to lie. You had to say the wife you're with.
I mean, but why lie if it's a game?
Oh,
you say this thing was just a whole game. I mean, I didn't see why this wife even asked that question.
Because
that
it's bothering
serious things. It shouldn't bother. Then it's like these last caller say, which make so much sense. Why bring all this children living
let me
into
ask you
your
a
adult
question.
living?
Because you out here, you know the life. Have you ever been with somebody and a woman ask you in terms, well, of course I would use explicit words, but out of all the women you was with, who you ever had sex with the best? Women is asking them kind of thing.
I have never asked.
No man in the right mind can go and say no. Well, it had a girl named Pam. Who is going to answer that question?
The number to call is 724-424.
Sometimes, JD, me and my wife, I mean, we little playful at some time, and sometimes she will say things and I will answer, and then tell her, hey, turn it around into a fun thing, and then we both laugh at it. You understand? But like again, I say, if we playing a game, there's certain things I wouldn't answer. I mean, that husband was a brave guy.
Yeah, but then him not being able to answer. Is it that? Anyway, this topic gave me a headache.
Boy, I tell you.
Again, I say, I stand firm on the wife. She needs to stop play games. They need to have an adult relationship now.
Yeah.
And forget that college living and friends over and let's play game because apparently she don't like the outcome of some of the games and them.
Yeah.
Stop play games then.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, well, next call. Listen, I'm trying to keep all my thoughts in my head.
Celine.
I have a question. So, Nisa, if you ask JD that question,
I will never ask JD that question.
And JD don't answer you, what will happen?
I wouldn't ask JD that question.
All right, let's just say you don't ask him. Let's just say, oh gosh. All right, let's just imagine in an imaginary world.
Celine, you try to make me sleep outside.
No, let her finish. Go ahead.
My point is, right, there's no right or wrong way because even if it is you don't answer the question, like even if JD doesn't answer it, or even if it is he answers it, it's like there's no right or wrong way for anybody in that situation to answer that question. It's just a question that you just don't ask, especially in a marriage.
This is how I feel. This is how I feel.
It's just like you don't ask you just don't. You just have certain things you just don't entertain.
Yeah.
Questions you don't entertain, and
And-
you just
and
don't
then-
ask.
and then, Celine, if you-
don't play with fire if you don't want to deal with the
But
fire.
then if you say that, it could also be like, as you're rightfully saying, it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There's no right way to answer.
Well, let me
anything.
ask you now. Celine, let me ask you.
Right. I hear you.
Your man asks you. Right? No, let me flip it. Let me bring it here. You ask your man the same question. And who is one of your closest friends right now? A girlfriend, right? And he say, well, she. Literally. That going to phase you. You're going to be under the order of, well, it's just a game. And
That is the next
that will
thing.
phase you.
I think don't matter what, because it comes back to what you all spoke about last week. Once it's somebody of the opposite sex, it always creates that problem. You just it's better you should have just say Paul is your favorite friend. Don't call Dean's name, because if she going and sleep with her mind,
That is what I'm
next 2
saying.
years that going and come up again, and it just no.
Yeah.
So, as I said, it just have certain things you just don't ask.
Yeah.
But if my man asks me that, I think I might switch the topic, because
I
or
don't
if
even,
I'm in that position, I
Anyway.
don't want to enter, because I know my mind, and I think you know your mind, and we both know that this is not going to end well. So don't even ask the question. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Thank you so much. Yo,
a
before
lot of people are saying, well, she said if. She said if she dead, she would already be dead. You know, those things don't matter. The caller, the lady that called before, I forgot her name, from the UK. I like what she said in terms of why we playing, you know, why we playing these games. You know, that
Let me do a read instead of going to the break, all right? Of course, this hour is sponsored by Little Caesars Deep Dish Pizza. I kid you not, and I lie to you not, all right?
Okay, Nikki.
All right, I kid you not, and I lie to you not, that this pizza is absolutely delicious. Let me take the call, Little Caesars.
One more
right?
call.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, man, listen, you heard the topic? What we talking about?
Run it again, by I'm gonna answer on the spot. Run it.
Run it for me, babe.
A husband and a wife, they are accustomed having a lot of friends over. They play games and have a good time, eat a lot. They have, you know, they have a good kind of life going on. One day they decided to play a game called, well, I'm paraphrasing, Crazy Questions to Ask Your Spouse.
Yeah.
She asked her husband if she died, which one of her friends he would get married to. He called a name. Now she feeling awkward around the friend.
The friend.
And she asked her husband. Her husband was like, well, is that you asked,
Man,
you know,
laugh,
I just answered the question. You know, probably we shouldn't play these games. But now she feels weird around her friend because it's a real friend.
She don't know what to do. What are your thoughts?
To me, we have to be careful of what we call games
Yes.
and what is not games. Because here it is, the guy innocently answered the question, to be honest to the woman. You know, every man hesitated if he didn't say nothing. If he said nobody, the woman might have think, why you lying? Just be out front and tell me the truth. The man tell you the truth is a problem. I don't understand. I mean, men are logical.
No.
Men are also emotional too, but men just tend to think through things.
Nah.
Sometimes. Most of the times.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Right? Good. Nice.
Thank you, buddy.
And go ahead. And a woman now tend to process things through her emotions.
Right.
So you find out to him, he in the mindset of
It's just a game.
just a game. But to her,
Yeah. I
he
appreciate
like the
that.
friend.
I appreciate
That
that.
means he didn't really like me.
I feel
So
something.
he telling me that he waiting for me to die.
Oh God, look what you
Well,
done.
she probably going to, you know. And the man just innocently answer. The man just innocently answering the question. Listen,
I feel you.
Look,
if you want to play this game and you want me to answer honestly in the game, in the concept of a game, then okay, I will jokingly tell you an answer. The man and expect the woman to take that serious. Otherwise, that man would have remained silent and say nothing. Because I have seen, and I'll end with this. I have seen Brandon Best and his wife, you know, on Instagram. Shout outs to them. The wife asked him a question. You know, what you think about this female? And he wisely say what female he talking about. And when I saw that, I was like, good answer.
All right,
Good answer. So yeah, we have to be careful of this Hollywood mentality that we want to bring into the marriage and call it a game, because the man clearly probably tell himself, hey, this is just a game.
Right.
And the woman telling herself, nah, you can't be serious. You favor she, and the woman start to watch she figure, she personality,
Correct.
and all of that. Anyway, I go on.
Thanks so
Bye.
much, buddy.
Thank
Mary on the comment section said, game done yet?
Tip off the number now. This is the last call.
Yeah, we need to go to
You answer? Do you answer?
yeah. We don't
Good night.
Hi, good
Good
night.
Lisa.
Hey.
Talk to
Right.
me.
My perspective on the topic tonight is that regardless of how instant his response would have been, you would have had a chain of thought before you come to a conclusion. Regardless of how instant it is. So, you know, it's often said, once you do something, you made a decision. It's a choice. So I believe that we are fixated on the physical. We are looking at it, okay, he's probably looking at the lady's physique or whatever. It could be that he's thinking, okay, this is Mary, for example. Mary is the closest person that matches up with my wife's spiritual beliefs and her morals. And, you know, it could be something along that line. It doesn't have to be. And I believe that the responses we are getting tonight, persons are looking at it from a physical aspect. I don't find anything wrong with the question.
That's I never look at it like that.
I didn't look at it like that either.
You know
I don't
what?
think I would have held a grudge on my husband for that, you know.
I
don't think. I think
he would have.
it's a, yes, I would like him to answer me honestly. And as I said, I don't believe, because we had the conversation tonight, you know, and he expressed to me XYZ. And he said, how he looked at it is like the person is of my same, you know, ethics, morals, spiritual beliefs, family life, things like that. Nothing about the physical.
Not just the physical. I vibe in that. I vibe that.
Yeah, I like it. Thanks for calling.
You see,
She bring it from a spiritual side and say, man, maybe the person have the
probably
same
he was.
character,
Yeah.
spiritual mannerism, spiritual mannerism.
And the truth is, I believe she did have a point in terms of we may have been just thinking from one perspective, but we don't know. My whole thing is.
Yeah, we gotta go to a break.
Yeah, let's go to the break because
All right, we're going to the break.
feeling like a scrambled egg.
I was going to do the read break, but let me go to the ad break, all right?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
move, it stay.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza. Of course, guys, every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. If you have not shared it live, do this now.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
And let me just let you know this. If you're wondering when Nisa and I, what we do from Monday to Friday, well, check this out.
Taking you through the traffic with a smile and plenty laughter. It's the Gridlock with JD, Nisa, and DJ Versatile on Sky 99.5 FM Reloaded.
Yeah, that's right. That's where you can find us every day from Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. We are on radio, Sky 99.5 FM. If you are international and you want to listen to us, it's very easy. Go to your phone right here and type in SKY, Sky 995. Okay, I can't show you. I need to get I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to put up a poster with it online so persons can see. Anyway, just search Sky 99.5 FM live, right? Online. And you can listen to us as well, or you could check out the streaming video, all right? So check us out in the afternoons if you're making your way home on the afternoon, right? You could check us out on afternoon. Also, I must give honor where honor is due. This young man in the comment section, where is he? Let me put up his comment. Right, this guy. Justice Real Justice Jones. He's also with our friend Brandon Best, and they are on as well from 9 to 1. 9 to 1, all right? So Sky 99.5 FM. We're going to do...
Oh, I want to say something. I wanted to say thank you. You breathing long. I know when I could come in showing more off, boy. Wanted to say thank you for everybody for contributing. There's so many comments, I could hardly even get to them. The phone calls, just
and I'm sure the
everything.
person is appreciative of what we all are saying.
Yeah, but so far everybody's just saying, yo, you know, don't play them kind of games, because the truth is, human beings, even with sarcasm, JD had a real problem with me being, wow. Even he had a problem with me being sarcastic, because he would always say, your sarcasm is real, like that's what you really feel in your heart now. But most people so far are erring on the side of caution. Why are we playing them games? You understand?
It's Furball still here, Furball. You know, we just...
Hayden said, JD, you could get with the Times, create a QR code so we could scan it and go straight to the site or app.
Okay. Well, look, we're
We
going
could
to do that
try.
next show one time. You don't want to tell me twice. And of course, Hayden is our social media comment section advisor. He makes us, he reminds you and reminds me to check the
To
live.
check how much shares we get.
And how much shares we have. We have 37 shares. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you for that.
That applause and real abrupt. You had
I just abrupt it.
It needs to have a, you know?
I could run out, but you just do a short one.
Yeah, you remember when you used to edit videos and just cut things? They do sound good.
Oh, I could fade it in the edit.
You had to fade it.
Yeah, I could fade it.
You can't just, nobody just stop clapping like that.
Furball, if you're still here or if you're not still here, you know I'll message you after and say, man, thank you so much, Furball. You are always supportive of us. Let me, listen,
You
Furball.
don't even know. He don't even know.
Furball don't even know. Thank you for the cash app, Furball. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, again, all right, if not cash app, PayPal, if you want to be a blessing to us. So guess what? I'm going to get into this one time. I know this is, I did it before, but I wanted to do it again for the person that I absolutely love. And if you were to die, you know who I want to be with? Nobody. I want to die with you because there's nobody on this earth
Jerry,
that
could
could
you
fit.
please not?
Random singing!
I don't like Papi showing
I'm not Papi showing you, I'm telling you the truth. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. And it's cold outside. I got the month of May. Well, I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. I've got so much honey, baby. Even the bees envy me. And I got a sweeter song than words than the birds and the trees. Well, you say, What can make me feel this way? I'm talking about my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh. Ah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I want to say, baby, you mean the whole world to me. And God has been good. Oh, I don't need no money, baby. Fortune or fame. I got the riches, baby. Only one man can clear. I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way? Yeah, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl, my girl. I got sunshines in the cloudy. Oh, I'm talking about my girl. Oh, I'm talking about my girl. Oh, I'm talking about my girl. Oh, I'm talking about my Lisa, I love you, I love you. Oh, my girl. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hold it like that day. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be doing I will be doing bar mitzvahs.
What?
Weddings. You know, I could even be a blessing at birthdays. Hit me up. Now, I know a lot of you all book Nisa to do the singings, but I'd just like to let you know there's a talent in me that I've not unleashed to the world, my friends. All right? What are we doing here? We
so
got one?
here's mine.
Oh, you got one for me? Okay, let's go, babe.
What Keita Citizen? Hey. I don't know what key to start in.
Go, babe. Last night I
saw you standing.
Me?
And I started pretending.
Oh.
They said I can't hear the music. You knew me too. And just like a rolling you were. Not hearing the music.
Seriously? How
Aw.
come? So they didn't hear none of me sing at all?
You heard JD?
Did y'all hear me?
Did y'all hear JD? But like somebody saying Tavern Campbell.
Wait a minute, what's going on? How come they didn't hear anything?
So Laurie said no. Is it that some people hearing the music and some people not hearing it? That sucks.
That did not go well at all.
Sing that song, Lisa. Are you hearing the music? Yes. We heard you singing to no music. No.
Oh, they didn't hear the music. How
Did you hear
come?
JD's music? They didn't hear your background music?
Oh, seriously? I'm gonna try this again. Hold up, huh? Let me try. Because we still tweaking.
All it didn't, JD had a whole music
Oh,
thing
hold
going
up, huh?
on.
Wait a minute.
Thank you, guys.
No. Thank you, guys. Bear with me. Just because we're still trying to figure this. All right, let me see this. Hold on.
You see why it's important to look at the
Comment section.
comment section.
I'm gonna have to do it again. Hold up. Let me
The
see.
whole intro and everything.
I think they would
She
hear
said,
it.
Brenda says no music. Chicky said we thought it was a cappella. No boy.
Oh, cool. Hold on. Let me see.
What the trouble? The man sing out the whole heart and
I sing on my
soul.
whole heart, you know.
Alright. Tell
Hold
us
up.
if you're hearing.
Rita?
If not, we don't need to linger. We could just
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on.
yeah. I wanna, cause we checking still too, cause
Okay.
I need to make sure this don't happen again next week. Let me see. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, we're not hearing anything.
You hear music now? They hear music now.
They're hearing now.
Okay, so here what we
So it
gonna
had to
do.
be from here.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I think.
Thank you. Hey, Cass, thanks for still being here.
Cass,
I said what I
it's
said
okay,
about the Papi
okay.
show because I know the topic now, so I didn't want him to gas me.
All right. Stick it.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
So next week, please God, I
We'll
think
work it
instead
out.
of the Bluetooth, I will try a line.
Okay.
Because the line seems to be a little bit more solid than the Bluetooth. That's what I do.
Alright.
So all you hear me sing my whole acapella. Guys, bear with me for 1 second. So that means they're not hearing from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this line is what? I could work that out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. We
Yeah.
don't have to let them wait.
All right, so guess what? Next week, please God, I owe you a random singing.
Oh, it was still so nice.
Thank you, babe. And we hear any music in here? No.
Yeah, we
Normal, let me see again. We hear any music here, right? Yeah. But it's not coming through. Oh, I should have known.
Yes,
Catch it.
Laurie, I need music here. All right.
Through here. Ding, ding, ding. Got it. I got you next week, please God.
All right, cool.
So that was my random singing. It was my girl. I mean, if the music was on, it would have been super. But next week, if they share the live, thank you, Eden.
All right, all right.
Right. So back to the comment section.
You mean to closing thoughts?
Yeah, closing thoughts. Pull back a little bit there, babe.
All right, all right.
Come back a little bit some more. Way back. See how good. Look how far we was. Right, let's get to your closing thoughts. What are our closing thoughts on this scenario? You want to go first?
You go first. Same to you, Mary. You go first.
All right, so yeah, it was nice. Thank you, JD. Acapella style. Thank you, Rhonda. I had a whole music. Cassius, if you're still on.
He was on while you were singing, so you never know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If you're on, Cassius, give me 2 minutes of your time after the live so I can check something out, all right? So my closing thoughts are these.
Good night, Dots. We'll talk soon. Blessings.
I think, my dots, good evening. I think that obviously she didn't expect her husband to give a name. She was looking. Tiki said something in the earlies, right? No instrumental voices. Yeah, Cass, stick around. I want to link you after. Tiki said something. Tiki said maybe she suspected in the first hour that he had some sort of attraction for her friend. So what she did was, let me use this game opportunity to say, hey, if I was still dead, who you think you're going to end up with? And probably most likely he said the same person that she was thinking suspicious about.
So she, okay.
Right?
Wow.
So
she said, remember she started off by saying my husband and I have a great relationship. So why you have a great relationship and then saying that you're suspecting.
Thanks, Cass.
It's kind of, it's not matching.
Yeah.
So she get shocked.
Or, right? She just wanted to make herself feel a little special. So, if I was still dead, who you think you're going to end up? You think you'll end up with anybody thinking you might go and say, nah, if you die, dies it for me. I celebrate. I don't want to remarry. I don't have nobody in this life could make me feel whole and these things. And then she just smiled, but she get the worst answer she could get. He spin wrong now and say, yeah, Karma. And you know, Karma waist must be small.
Jenny, oh my God. It doesn't have to be that Karma has a small waist and a big bottom. That is played out.
Anyway, he picked a name, and apparently the friend is around. I was just saying, I'm not saying that is what I like him. I just saying probably.
You make it seem, JD, and you will get yourself in trouble one day. One day. Because every time you have to describe somebody that is desirable, it's that her waist is small, and if you turn the corner, you could see her bottom. And that man...
Cassia said big butts never played out. That is what men like Cassia... I was just...
Okay. Well,
anyway, right?
So sad for all of us women.
I was just
so sad for all the women.
Us?
Just don't get in my thing.
Who is us?
So sad for all the women who don't have a small waist and a big bottom. If you're hardworking, love your kids, keep the place clean, cook and all of that, just count your days. Your days are numbered, because apparently once somebody else has that, your entire marriage is doomed. And not only that, if that's what somebody has, then your life is doomed, because
he didn't asking Docs if she's pregnant. Oh, why he didn't asking Docs if she's pregnant? Our friend is not pregnant. She have nobody to make her pregnant.
Stop
all right?
trying to change the topic. You work hard, love Jesus, and being a good person, faithful to your husband and everything. It's not good enough, gals. You're on thin ice because somebody got a big booty and a small waist. It's over for you. I'm so sick of it.
I was just describing.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Can I finish?
You can finish.
Back now, right? So she didn't expect him to pick the friend who straight so, flat in front, flat behind, with no chest whatsoever.
Cast I hear it all, yeah? Ladies, we're doomed.
Cassius, I'm giving a different description because the other description clearly put men in dog houses, all right? So she didn't expect that, that he would call a friend, and the speed that he said it with, it sounded like if it was on his mind. You understand?
Because she did say that, he said it
he
so
said
fast.
said it so quickly, so that's like, he didn't even stop to say, poor boy, Trisha, nah, not Trisha. He say one time, Karma. That is suspect. Suspect number one. Right? That have her thinking, yo, so quick you gonna just say this thing? I honestly think that those games, all these big people, right? We have certain questions you don't need to ask to make any of the parties feel uncomfortable. You understand? Questions are just unnecessary. Don't need to ask. But she asked and she didn't get the answer. But I think that he was checking that girl. So she had a problem.
Well, as the caller before said, he could have been checking, but not in the way that we thought.
I know I can't
not
fight
checking,
that.
not checking, but
He
just
was
like
interested because, yeah, and I think, forget the person who said the lady who said that, but that's, you know what I mean? That's super, you can't fight that because,
somebody put a thumbs down.
you know, you can't fight that. But I absolutely think she does, sis, if you're watching, I think, as a man, put myself in a man's, like most men, not me, forget me. Putting myself in a most men position, I think that he would have been definitely, he thought about it. Or he's been thinking about her. That's why it was so easy for him to say, you know. That's my closing thoughts. Give myself a round of applause. Yeah, problem. Yeah, some problem.
Not Simone, we good. It's just that I try to get JD to understand that beauty is not one-dimensional, you know, and we live in a society where if it's not that, you know, it's almost like, you know, so.
Joanne, there is many people for you. God has them lined up. You're just missing them, or you know, you have to go in the right place. You understand?
All right. So here's my closing thoughts. First of all, we want to just reiterate that it's not the easiest thing to put your situations out there. So you know, we still thank the persons who send these scenarios and you know, brave enough to hear the thoughts of others, even if it may sting. My thoughts, even though I cannot identify with the reality of just having people all over, because I'm a firm believer that sometimes a good thing, too much of a good thing can be a problem. People get very, very familiar. And when it comes to people in your space, just every minute, I'm not saying what I'm saying, I'm just saying what I'm saying. Sometimes we have to be careful with the quantity of time that we just have, you know, people of the opposite sex just around us. You know, we could land ourselves in some problems, especially if it's in your own home. So I think that could be something, you know, just caution. I am agreeing that there are certain games, certain things are just not games. Like, really and truly, outside of the people that called and said, yo, it was just a game. The mere fact that the person is going through what they're going through is because clearly,
it's no game.
Whether the answer came in the form of a game or whatever, it was still an answer that now, after everybody's gone and the smoke is cleared, you going back in your mind and you're like, what? You know, you start to now view your friend who you say you was good with in a weird way. You know, there are certain things that could harm you if you know. Knowledge is power and pain, and in this case, it became both power and pain. Or what? Not really power, it just became pain. You know? Did she say she spoke to her husband? Yeah, she told her husband how she felt. He said it was just a game. So if he said it was just a game, then you had to, unfortunately or fortunately, believe what he said, yo, it was just a game. And try to move on from that and try to have healthier games, because clearly you're probably not in a position to really, you know, to handle certain types of information. I mean, who really, I mean, it just, you know, less games. Or if you know, you said you're a gaming bunch, you're getting older, we getting older, people getting older, you want to be safer with the things that you call games. That's my closing thought.
All right. Sounds good. All right, guys, we're getting ready to bounce out of here. We are finishing on time. We are starving. Yeah. Of course, we want to say again, let me do the ad lib, right? Let me just read it out. Thank you so much to Little Caesars, guys. Trust me. Whether Little Caesars support us or not, definitely, if you had asked me what is my favorite pizza, I would still say Little Caesars. As a matter of fact, that's how Little Caesars and myself came into what meeting and all that kind of thing. It was based on me. It's a long story, but it's based on me doing some feedback on Little Caesar pizza, and it was like, hey, do you really like this pizza? Like, yeah. And then that was about what, years ago. So here we are now, and I'm thankful that they always support myself, Nisa, this page, or anything we do. They're always right there to support us. So go check out the new pizza. This thing here is insanely good. It's the deep dish pizza. It is 8 slices of caramelized pizza. It's soft like that. It's thick. When you look at it, you don't know already. You say this is not the regular pizza. It's 2 inches of thickness, goodies, and soft cheese pepperoni pizza. It's really good. All right, and if that's not enough cheese, they have something called the Italian cheesy bread, and it is really, really soft. Nisa's favorite. And I tell you, excellent drizzle with Italian seasoning over the mozzarella cheese sticks.
I want to address 2 comments that came in. There are 2. Joanne said, imagine Karma is innocent in all this. That's 1. We didn't really pay much attention to the friend. At least, yeah, it was just a brief, she probably felt bad in all of this. And Simone says, I'd say maybe believe this is just a game, but be more observant and open-minded when they are around. Trust no woman at all personally. Thanks for your comment, Simone. We were having this conversation last week where I think I was saying that, and somebody was saying, could that mean, so if your friends hear you talking like that, I'm making them feel bad, but if I say, I don't trust nobody around my mate, honestly, I am a believer that even if I do have friends, and we may have friends of the opposite sex, I am a person that looks at time consumption. I don't mean it in a bad way, but you're supposed to be able to say, yeah, we cool, but why is that?
Right.
Without being made to feel that you're insecure. This is the real world we're dealing with. For Christ's sake, people have work husbands and work wives. Why do you think that is? So you don't want to just, I'm not saying to be a bully and I ain't saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And once it has to do with opposite sex, you have to be cautioned, right? Because things just happen with people.
Boundaries.
You could be good with somebody, and I hate to give this scenario, but every minute is a drop, every minute is a this, every minute is a advice. Humans are humans. You have to be careful. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing more.
All right, man.
Well,
Listen.
good to see you, Linda.
Linda, thank you so much. Let us know what you think about the new audio. Does it sound good? Does the song effects sound good? Does the background music sound good? We getting ready to jump out of here.
Garth.
Thank you, God.
Hey.
There must be a limit and some level of respect. That's right.
That's
Fix
it.
and chill.
It can't just be that. It can't just be, but I'm my friend, and I'm a friend. I understand that. But this is the real world. This is the real world.
Guys, we had to talk about the some feedback on the beat. We love it, but we go talk. All right. So we getting ready to.
What happened, Judy?
The cord fall on my foot. The cord fall on my foot.
I see you pull back like you thought it was a lizard.
Yeah, boy, I thought about it. Why is that there? Yes.
Yeah, no.
Jesus is Lord.
I thought it was a lizard or a cockroach. I'm not gonna mash up the whole thing.
Thank
here.
you, Garth. Hayden asked how many shares. Let's just check how many shares we have.
Let's check the shares. Thank you, Hayden. Hayden is our shares comment. Let me come over here. Hello, peeps. Hey,
Hi,
what's up, Lois? We are about to leave, but before you leave, guys, do us that favor, all right? Let's get it. 43 shares.
43.
Thank you so much.
43
We appreciate
shares.
it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll take that. All right. Short clap.
The audio is louder most times, so when
the ad
an
comes
on, it's a bit loud
All right.
on the TV. Wow, we have a lot to figure out.
Yeah, that's the ad from over there. So I think I could probably adjust the advertisements. But
Okay.
I know the ads is coming louder.
Okay.
Even on radio, you know. When we come on, we add to this jump, so we'll fix it. Yeah. Hey, what you might love in your eyes? Sir?
Sometimes I look at you and I'm like, it's babe.
Our comments, our social media comment, engineer says next week I want 100 shares.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Hopefully we'll get that next week, please God. Guys, we love all you. For those of you all that follow us on radio, right? Listen to us on radio. See you on Monday, please God. Every day, Monday to Friday, on Sky 99.5 FM. Nisa and I, we do radio. We have our own at DJ Versatile. We are called the Gridlock Squad, all right? So we bouncing out of here. We'll leave all with some Gridlock information and then Little Caesars and we out, okay? All right, Little Caesars first, then. See you next week, please God. Forget anything?
No.
No, we good?
Yeah, we didn't play a game today, but
we didn't play a game. We had a new game.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what the game should be. So, see you all next week.
See you next week. Thank you for watching another episode of JD's Vlog. My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this has been the Fry Bacon Line. Shoo! See you later. Bye.
Taking you through the traffic with a smile and plenty laughter. It's the Gridlock with JD, Nisa, and DJ Versatile on Sky 99.5 FM Reloaded.
Podcast, read all about it. When it comes to podcasting, we are number one. All these sponsors ready, the big step ready, the internet above the shut. Welcome to the Hey Arima,
hey Digo,
hey Brooklyn,
big up Canada,
hey Caroline,
long down in Tobago,
Shady Life, UK London, Shady Life, everybody get Shady Life. Why?
I'm breaking the place,
Random singing.
I'm breaking the place.
Take your phone on.
Shady Life,
Hey dog,
Shady Life, Debbie,
Patrina,
Shady Life, Jacksonville, Shady Life,
Todd,
Shady Life, Sadie and Joanna, Shady Life,
everybody get Shady Life. Start the show.
Babla people like you, nah.